mate.
Right.
Oh,
Mate.
it's not because it's not in survive. It's in survival, not thingy god mode.
Is that what we're in now? God mode.
No, we're in survival.
Oh.
Survival means you can't just delete blocks. You have to use the multi-tool.
To make really cool things, like, because we'd have to go in sandbox, wouldn't we? Or
to make ridiculously cool things, yeah, you'd have to go in sandbox.
I'd so love to do that. Do you know what my thing is? I would love to. Oh God!
Sorry. Anyway.
It's quite scary. I wasn't looking at you for the chainsaw going.
Yeah, I'm just building some multi-tools for you. If you have this off me.
Okay, go on. Release.
That's a multi-tool. It's a bit big.
Oh, that's sexy looking.
Yeah, it's if you put that on your hotbar and
yes,
and have it actually physically selected. What I'm going to do is I will give you a charge, right? Because these things have ammunition. So to basically make changes to a ship, you need these for ammunition. If you do that, go into your multi-tool and click reload, which is R. You guy will reload the charge.
Oh, how'd you reload?
R, yeah. Like any shooter game.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a few more of these charges because you'll probably end up going through a few. There we go. And basically every time you click to do something, it will use up one charge. But if you right click on this, it has its own menu.
Right.
Because this multi-tool I've given you does a lot of other things. It deconstructs, which basically takes away the block, but it only returns the components that were used to make that. So like if you had to use steel plates to make these steel blocks you're going to place, it will only return the steel block, the steel plates, and not the block. You've got disassemble, which is what you're going to need, which brings back the block as a whole.
What was that menu again?
Right click.
Right click.
So you right click, go up, down, left or right on it. You've got repair, which if you take damage when you're in combat, you can use this to repair. You have change and rotate, which can rotate blocks that are already in place. And then you've got upgrade, because some blocks can be upgraded. But you want to go disassemble, so you want to right click, go up to the very top one and click, and then it'll disappear, and then that's disassemble mode turned on. And then basically if you point and click at one of the blocks, if you want to place a block on this first, on your thing.
Can I get rid of stuff that you put down?
You can't, because we're separate factions even though we're on the same faction. So there you go. So you've got, don't get rid of the middle block, whatever you do.
Okay. I didn't think I should.
Yeah. That's basically, the core is basically like the central processing unit of the ship.
CPU.
So yeah, so when you build a ship, you want to protect this. If it's a sacrificial ship that you don't really care about, or a worker ship like a mining vessel or something, you don't really care. But fighting ships, you need to make sure that, because if you lose that, the ship turns off.
Oh.
And that's the way you defeat bases. You know that base that we came past when we were coming to the starting area?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get rid of the core block that is in that building, everything shuts off, even the turrets and everything. It's great. All the doors, power. And also, when the block is disappeared on buildings, like enemy faction buildings and my ship, if you were to destroy my central processing unit, my core block, with a gun, you'd be able to disassemble whatever blocks are there then. So basically, you get rid of this block, you are able to deconstruct everything.
Okay.
It becomes anyone's.
Yeah, how do I go back to putting blocks down?
Just go onto your block on the... just go, put your blocks back onto your thingy screen, onto your hotbar.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then you can just place blocks. Now, while you're doing that, you're going to need some hover thrusters and stuff. And I'll give you the basics, and then we'll probably have to end the episode there, cut it short a little bit. But I've
learnt a lot anyway. So
I'll get you there. I'll get you there. Why are we not able to? Let me just put all my points into hover vessels, because I haven't done that yet.
Because I know that this is going to be very, very many episodes from now, many videos from now. But I already have an idea of what kind of shape spaceship I want, but I don't know if it'll be viable.
Is it going to look like a flying saucer?
No.
Okay.
Well, let's just say that I am the son of a Star Trek fan.
Are you gonna build a Star Trek-y looking ship?
I would like to build the Enterprise, yes.
Oh god, everyone wants to build the Enterprise, mate. Everyone wants to build the Enterprise.
Everybody. Oh, I thought I was going to be a minority, actually.
Seriously, there's a massive Trekkie sort of fan base for this game. So many people, Star Wars, Star Trek, people will build them. Okay, so main things you need to get a ship going is a fuel tank. I'm going to build all these for you because you don't have the necessary levels to build them. You'll need a fuel tank, a generator, and some thrusters, obviously. So you're going to need some hover engines for this to work, as well as some regular thrusters. This is adding up. There's a lot of stuff you need here. And some RCS. And a cockpit.
Yes, I would like to actually pilot the vehicle.
Yeah, so I'll talk you through the different bits what thing. Do you want to start adding some blocks to your ship just to get an idea? Just to get build up a base for it to fly, even if it looks like just a big flat thing. Just build something up and then
Yeah,
we have to know the fuel tank's just been built, so.
Yeah.
So I'll come over and give it to you. And fuel tank is the thing you need to make sure you always have access to, because you've got to put fuel into it. So that's your fuel tank that's just been dropped on the floor. That'll need to go down on the ship.
Or you can just hold down and it'll make. That's cool.
Yeah. You can do lines if you hold shift, I think it is.
Oh god, too many.
Yeah. Going crazy with the placement.
Yeah, I did. Disassemble. That's it.
Okay.
Fire. I see. I'm learning.
There we go. See, you're doing well, man. You're doing well. All right, that block there is your fuel tank, and that one's your generator. Generators can be tucked up anywhere, preferably safe, lots of armor, and fuel tanks have to be put in an accessible place because you have to get to them to physically put fuel in them. But saying that, there is a way of getting around that by the menus. But I won't tell you that yet because that's probably a bit too advanced. Anyway, so where are you gonna put your blocks? Where are you gonna put your blocks?
Well,
so much pressure. You need to put the fuel and the generator, the fuel tank and the generator down.
Well, not yet, do I? Can I like build the actual like?
You can build some shape up, but I mean, if we're just going for a simple ship at the moment, it may just be worth placing them down in sensible places, but. Fine. I'm getting you through the training, trust me. Everyone's ship's an ugly ship. Everyone's ship is an ugly ship in this. First ships anyway.
Okay.
I mean, you think how many episodes it took to build the New Dawn? It was...
Yeah, the New Dawn looked awesome. Also, I saw the episode with the Millennium Falcon when you showed that one.
Seriously, the community for Empyrion are just wonderful people.
So, to be honest, whoever built that Millennium Falcon, if you're watching this, well done. That looks awesome.
Yeah. That was oh my god, I'm trying to remember his name.
Oh, come on, you need to remember the names.
It was like no, I can't remember.
To be honest,
sorry.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I've got you some fuel cells as well, so I'll give you these to drop in. So those fuel cells are the most expensive fuel cells in the game.
Yeah.
Fusion cells, right? Those will last a while. So you click on the fuel tank, which is the blue one on the back, and then you basically just drag and then right click into each individual space. So basically in that, it basically tells you can only have so many in that tank at one time.
That's a fusion cell.
Yeah. You can only put one in at a time in each spot.
Do I
you can't stack them.
Shall I fill it up?
Just fill it up, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. It's filled.
Cool. Could you get 2 of those out for me, please? Because I may need one.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I'm kind of I'm building for you at the moment, but I keep forgetting about myself. So I'm going to give you something else now, and this is going to make everything interesting.
Oh god, wrong one. Okay.
Those are hover thrusters.
There you go. Make sure you don't pick up the hover thrusters.
That's fine.
There you go. I've got the hover thrusters. So I just stick them on the sides or something.
Stick them on the sides, but they need to be pointing downward. You'll know which way is downward on the block. Well, you know which way is upward. The back of the block basically is like the mesh blue.
Yes, I say. Yeah. So the thruster part is the opposite side of the
opposite
mesh.
side, yeah. So that's the way you work them.
So I would need to put them at the back.
You need to put them like think about weight distribution. You've got 4 of them, so you need to kind of stick them on 4 corners to distribute the hover.
If I put, will they be connected if I put them?
You can just put one down. We'll put one down in this back corner. There we go. You got it. Just even them out. As long as they're even, you're all right.
Yeah.
If you unevenly distribute the weight and the thrusters, you come into some. It's dodgy as hell to fly.
Well, that's looking like a very interesting crocodile.
Alright, I've got you some forwards and backwards thrust as well now.
Okay.
These ones are different thrusters because these ones actually propel through atmosphere. The hover thrusters will only keep you off the ground, off a surface. Those ones need to be placed, so you need the thruster part facing forwards. So you want to probably put it where this block is here. You see this face here?
I don't want to put it there.
Oh, what are you doing?
That's the front.
Oh, is this the front?
Yes.
Where the fuel tank is?
Yes. So how do I do the swizzle? How do I swizzle?
You wanna it's insert and delete to put your rotate. Insert, delete, home and end. And just delete. Yeah. So you want to get your rotation axis, figure out which one's which, and then.
Okay, so it'll be. Aha! Gotcha.
All right. So you want one there, and then I need to get another one because you basically need all sides to have thrusters because you know, like on any spaceship, if you don't have thrusters on all sides, it will drift to one side or another.
Well, if it's level like that, wouldn't it? Because it's like.
Well, what will happen is when you turn that ship on, it'll bounce up, and with that bounce, it will start to list to one side. So you need to make sure all the thrusters are in the appropriate places first, because you'll end up having a ship that's listing to one side, and you'll start to lose it, and you'll be chasing after it to turn it off.
I'll do that. Oh.
Which, I'll be honest, I'll find that quite funny if that happens. So,
you'll deliberately make that happen.
You might want to. It's a little bit overpowered on this side.
Oh, okay. I'll
so you might take 2 of them off. You'll only need 2 for this thing. It's only gonna be small, and you want to put 2 on the other side as well.
Okay, so I can reverse.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I.
So essentially, with how many thrusters you put on the back and how many thrusters you put on the front, you need to try and put equal amounts of thrust, so it basically stops and starts in the same amount of time.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then you'll also need to do this on the side as well, but I have got some thrusters being built for you at the moment.
I'm so lucky I'm getting everything built for me.
Yeah, I've literally got all of the blueprints for the thrusters now. Alright, I'm going to give you side thrusters. Now you'll only need 1 side thruster per side. So there's 2 there, so you just put, in between where your hover thrusters are, you might want to just put them in the middle. Ish.
Side thrusters. Put them there. Wonderful. So I put them there. So I'll put 1 here. How do I swivel again, Vic?
It's insert, delete. Home, delete, and end. What are you doing?
Nothing. Hang on. I need to do it one more time. That's it. There we go. Okay.
Right, I'll be happy to know all the thrusters are almost done, and I'll be working on the RCS in a second. RCS is I don't know. I can never remember what RCS stands for, but RCS, what it does is allows you to steer. Right. So without RCS, you can't steer this thing. It'll only go forwards, backwards, and sideways. You can't actually physically steer it where you want to go.
I thought that was a cockpit.
No. You have to sit in. Once you're in the, if you don't have RCS but you've got a cockpit, you can sit in the cockpit, but you'll go forwards, backwards, left, and right. But you can't physically use your mouse to move the ship and actually direct it.
Okay.
So you literally only go in 4 directions. You can't decide you wanna. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So RCS, what you need to do with these, they're very much like thrusters. So you just need these on the side, you don't need them on the front or the back. So you might want to stick these on top of the thrusters you've already got here. You need them facing mesh to the inside of the ship, so the other bit's facing outward. To give you your steering.
So put them on top?
Put them on, you see where your thruster is? Put them on top of these thrusters. See the one I'm standing on?
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yes, drop one on that side and one on the other side.
Where's the mesh?
Facing the right way.
The mesh is facing out inward. So.
Inward to the ship, yeah. Okay. The cockpit's being built now. Once we've got the cockpit for you, you'll be able to fly this thing.
Is that... Did I just do that right? Yeah, I did. I think I did.
So, RCS. So basically what you've got now is you've got a ship that can hover, it can fly in the 4 different axes, and it can steer. But you don't have a cockpit. Stuff. Yeah, there's so much stuff to get a ship going. This is the problem that you have with building in survival. You've got so many things to keep an eye on and make sure you've got built. And the idea with Empyrion is, a good little tip is to always keep building. If you're doing something else, ask yourself what is there to be built next, and try and get it built while you're doing something else. Okay, Glenn, you'll be happy to know cockpit is done. I've gone with the basic cockpit, but you can have like an open-aired cockpit when you unlock them and stuff.
Sorry, I like the look at this cockpit.
Yeah, you should know which way that faces.
Holy crap, that's huge.
Yeah, you might want to just place it on top of this base you've got going here.
Yeah, I do, but I didn't expect it to be that bleeding big.
Yeah. There we go. So,
that looks so out of place.
So what you want to do now is you want to jump in there. You want to hit F. Yeah, hit F once.
I have, yeah.
So you're sitting in there, yeah? You've got your information on the right hand side. You want to hit Y and that'll turn it on. Yeah, and then if you go WASD and your mouse, you'll be able to move forwards, forwards, backwards, left and right, and steer.
Oh, this is awesome!
Yeah. And then what you want to do is if you hit C and hold it, you'll go lower. You'll basically alter the height of the hover.
If I do what? Sorry, say
hold C.
Hold.
And you'll alter the height of the hover. So that's basically how you land it. If you want to basically go for a soft landing, if you go space, you can basically take it to quite a high hover. So if you're going over really,
still technically flying.
It's really hovering. They can only go so high.
I know, yeah, but still.
Yeah, like, it's technically flying. Yeah.
There's a certain point when you go so high that it's technically flying, I guess.
Yeah. If you just hang fire for a second, I'm gonna just get myself a seat so I can sit down on your ship.
Well, on what I guess you could call the ship.
Yeah, I'm just gonna probably sit on the roof. So if you want to bring it back down to a nice level, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Yeah. Also, you're gonna need docking feet or a docking pad. Docking pads allow you when you learn to build capital vessels. What docking pads allow you to do is dock to a capital vessel, and then you're able to fly that capital vessel off, and that ship comes with you. It attaches itself to it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So basically, you know, like the hangar for the New Dawn.
Yeah.
The reason why I can fly the New Dawn with the 2 ships in the hangar is because of that reason. Right, if you want to bring the ship up to a good hover so you can walk under this thing, you can put these docking pads down, and then you'll see what they do.
Can I get out while it's still running?
Yeah, you can get out while it's still running. Hover vessels will go a bit higher. You might want to go up a bit higher than that, because you need to physically get under the vessel. A bit higher. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, stop. So, jump out. Oh.
Just, it drops down when
I think that might be... okay. How are we going to do this? I can't physically... We need to figure out the factions. You are technically part of the faction. Edit. What I want to do is I'm gonna remove you from the faction. I'm gonna leave. Can I jump in it now? No. Okay. Go into factions for me, Glenn.
Right.
And create a new faction. Give it a name. Just call it, I don't know, testicle or something.
Out of all the things, why testicle?
Just I don't know. Just yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and you've done that, yeah?
Yeah.
And
faction
then
abbreviation.
Yeah, just go okay to that as well. And then I should see a faction.
Set.
Up
You
here.
want to let me set?
Yeah, set.
Valid name.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Yours is DA, and mine was
Yeah.
just going to be GA.
Just try something different. You may have put a space in by accident. Just give it a crack.
No, it's still not letting me. What the hell?
Yeah, you
There
have
we
to.
go.
Yeah, there we go. You got it. Yeah. Okay. So, Gremlin Army. Okay, I'm gonna apply to you. You need to accept me
Oh, I
and
don't know if I
promote
should.
me. You need to accept and promote. So, cool.
Promote.
Now I should hopefully be able to jump in this. Ah! Can you jump in this?
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go in the ship, right?
Uh-huh.
And you need to go into the why can't I? Okay. You need to go into the. Oh no. We're literally gonna be stuck with the ship. You need to go into the P menu, and there should be a share with faction button or something on the right hand side.
Yeah, it's on private.
Yeah, you wanna make it open to me.
I've done the faction is bum, so you should be able to, shouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try placing these. So what you done? Sorry, say that again.
I've changed the faction to use it as bum, which is our faction that we're in now.
Okay, and then just go out of it for a second.
Come out of it.
Yeah. Can you? Oh, it's still not letting me. Cannot. Oh, okay, I'm in it. Okay. Is it? What the fuck? Cannot build or drill nearby an enemy. Ah.
What?
It's alright because we left the faction for the main group. We're no longer friends.
Where
with
you
that
going
anymore.
with my ship?
I'm staying here. I need to get away from the base for a second. Here we go. Could you get it? Could you get in the ship and hover it up for me, please?
Might be able to, if you're lucky.
If I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Let's hover it up. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna place these 2 pads on there and bring it back down again.
Wrong way.
And if you use Alt to look around the cockpit freely, you'll be able to see me on your right hand side. Hello. Let's go. Fly. Yeah, if you click Alt again, you'll go back into straight menu where you're looking straight. But let's go. Fly. Just take us somewhere.
Where?
Just take us beyond. Just take us somewhere. Just fly. Just floor it. Now you'll notice your power consumption's going down right now. Your power time. You can go over water.
Oh, can I? Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can go over water. It's hover vessel, man. Hover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, check this out. How cool is that?
That's awesome.
And if you hit Y, just turn the ship off.
Oh!
Yeah, hang on. Ships float.
Oh. I thought I sunk my ship then.
Okay, you're gonna hit Y and turn us back on again. So we
I'm trying to lift up.
Okay, yeah, just keep lifting. It'll eventually. Okay, you might want to fly forwards a bit to the land. There we go, and we'll rise up in a sec. Let's keep going to the land, to the right a bit. Do you need more DPI, buddy? Glenn, go right. Go right. There's land to our right. Go right. I think there's land. There's grass there anyway.
Why did you make me do this?
Just go. Just keep going. Just keep going. You can do it.
I'm holding space down constantly.
Yeah. Once we hit this land, if we hit this land. Okay, we might need to go the other way. I think this is just very, very tall weeds. Okay, just head toward. We're practically a boat right now. I think if you get boosters, because you get boosters for hovercrafts, which give them a bit more oomph.
Can I shift? What if I press shift?
No.
That does nothing. Okay.
No, it's not like Armour or any other racing game or driving game. Are we going underwater now? Are we?
Fuck it. Why not? No, but I am heading towards land. But
okay. When you're flying like spaceships that go into space, you do need to have like oxygen tanks and an oxygen generator, which will keep your oxygen replenished and stuff.
Right.
And also you can put like constructors onto these crafts, so if you're far away, you can still construct simple things like fuel and stuff like that. Yeah, we are. We're moving. We're just getting close to the land now. I can't believe I just made you fly all the way into the centre there and drop. Sorry. That's the perfect troll move to do, though. There you go. Perfect troll movements with me.
To summarise this, you're a twat.
Yeah. Alright, well, once we get to the land, it'll literally pull us out of the water and pop us back up, and we'll get back to the distance we were at before. Here we go.
Oh, thank God.
And then we fly! And you can fly over buildings as well. If you look up as you fly over... Huh?
Am I at the highest point? Yeah, I'm at the highest point.
Yeah, if you fly at the building and look up as you fly over this hill, you basically hit that, it'll pick it up as a surface, and then you'll... There you go, look at that, you made it. Spider, look at it, check you out.
That's cool.
Yeah, so hovercrafts will literally go over anything as long as you're...
Oh.
There we go, it catches you. Sometimes with flying a hover vessel, it won't catch you on water. It's a bit of a glitch, but it basically you end up sinking into the water and you have to get back out again.
Whoa!
Oh, you went over a plant and you tipped it. Excellent.
Yeah, I can hop. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Let's go up the mountain.
Oh God.
Let's go up this mountain here. Hill.
Come on.
Whatever they call it.
Whatever they call it, it's.
Yeah.
It's a
You'll
hill.
see the true use of these is great if you're trying to navigate like land-based things, because they're just really good for flying over stuff. And jumps, big air. See this green bit here that we're flying through?
Whoa!
Yeah. What that is that's the game. Basically, every planet's two zones. You can't go through the red bit because that's the center of the planet, which acts a bit derpy. You'll just basically bounce off it. So he tries.
Of course I'm going to try. If you say...
Yeah, the north and the south poles of all the planets you can't get to because they derp out a little.
It's a giant carrot.
Yeah. Oh, wow, it is, isn't it?
It is actually a giant carrot.
You've got a gun on you, haven't you?
Have I?
You could totally murder these guys and their family.
Why the hell would I want to do that?
Get meat.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, we are going to have to call it time on this episode. So we have been going for a full hour, and I'm going to have to chop it up into about 2 episodes, maybe 3. But yeah, if you now you've got a ship and you're flying, do you reckon you could do that yourself?
I could try.
I'll be honest, it
Can't
does.
promise anything.
I'll be honest, I think next time we jump on, we'll have to look at base building, because base building is the first thing you have to do with like concrete blocks and stuff and material gathering.
Yeah.
But we kind of skipped a few lessons, but I mean, it'll be easy enough to get into. You know, we've got our own ship now, which is great.
I am enjoying this. So.
Yeah, if you want to turn her off, so we save the fuel, because obviously the server stays on. So if the server stays on, you basically run things out of fuel. But yeah, that is it, Glenn.
That's awesome.
What do you think?
I do love this, and I am looking forward to learning more from.
It's a bit of a daunting game to start off with, I'll be honest.
It is. But I'll get used to it, I know I will.
Yeah, and hopefully through a lot of other noobs out there who don't really know how to play, this has kind of helped. Do you feel like you're progressing out of the noob zone?
Yes, I am.
There's still a lot for you to learn. You're still in that noob zone, I'm sorry to tell you.
I
Sorry,
hate
Glenn. I'm
I
sorry.
hate you so much.
I'm sorry. Should we just go blow the ship up now? I'm joking.
No,
Right.
even though it looks like crap, it's my first ship I've ever made. I do not want to destroy it.
So, if you guys have enjoyed this and you want to see more, give us a shout out in the comments. Go and check out Glenn's channel, The Crazy Gremlin.
Awesome.
I'll leave a link in the description below. Give the video a thumbs up if you haven't, for whatever reason, enjoyed the video. You know where the freaking button is. And we will see you guys later.
Much love.
Peace.